1. You have value. Parents should teach their kids about self-worth, self-respect, and having a positive self-image. These are all fundamental values that contribute to a child's happiness and success. Children have to know that they should be treated with a certain level of respect that every human being is entitled to. They therefore shouldn't feel as though they aren't worthy or good enough. It's not just about self-confidence, but also teaching them to have a sense of pride, self-respect, and believe in themselves. A child who feels good and positive about themselves and what they can do will feel capable of handling situations, both at home and in the outside world. Speaking to your child in a way that develops his or her self-confidence is also important. Giving your child praise for doing things allows them to know that their hard work and effort has been recognized and are appreciated as well. One's individual achievements are of value, and that the things we accomplish are valued by others. It's therefore important for parents to continuously remind their kids to improve themselves constantly, in whichever path they choose in life. 2. Treat other people with respect. Valuing oneself is equally as important as valuing others. Children should understand that every human being has worth and should be treated in the manner in which they would want to be treated. They should be taught that making fun of a classmate, for example, isn't right, and that everyone should be treated the same. They should also be taught empathy as it relates to how they interact with others. They should know how to socialize and make friends, a critical skill they'll require later in life. 3. Don't forget your manners. Children should learn from a young age how to behave the right way. Good manners helps you shape your kids into the upright and responsible people you want them to be. Phrases like please and thank you go a long way when it comes to developing a child's character. Parents are tasked with helping their children develop social skills, show them how they should interact with people in a polite manner, and how to treat others with respect. Gatherings, trips to the grocery store, or visits to the park are great examples of occasions when good manners can be instilled in kids. And these habits stick and become a part of their lives as they become teenagers and adults. Kids do and say things that they see and hear from those around them, and therefore it's crucial for parents to be aware of their activities and conduct around them. Instilling good manners consistently allows your child to grasp them, making them an integral part of his or her life. Okay, so I'd like you to do something for me. Pause this video right now and do me a huge favor by hitting the like button. If you did, you're awesome, and thank you so much for your support. 4. Independence. Being self-sufficient is a vital lesson that kids should learn from their parents. As heartbreaking as it is, every child at some point will have to flee the nest and spread their wings. By that time, they should be able to rely on and do things on their own. Independence comes in different forms. There's intellectual independence, where one has to think for themselves, even if what they want is not in line with what others want. Emotional independence, which means you don't need other people's approval, extra attention, and not giving in to peer pressure. Tangible independence, which is how to take care of oneself financially and physically, in the present as well as the future. Teaching a child to be independent is important for a number of reasons, one of them being that they gain first-hand knowledge. Children learn efficiently when they're given the chance to do things and find out things on their own. And this is because they learn through trial and failure. Another importance of independence is that it enhances a child's self-esteem. Children are always elated whenever they accomplish something on their own. They feel more confident when dealing with tough situations, which prepares them for the ones they'll face in the future. It's through independence that kids better their skills, develop their personality, make decisions, and learn the difference between what's right and what's wrong. The only way to learn the ways of life is to experience it. 5. Ask for help. It's good to be independent, but we can't do everything on our own. Sometimes we need people. Kids need to learn that if they don't know something, or if they need help with something, they should ask. The famous lines, "No man is an island," is indeed very true. Knowing how and when to ask for help is a skill that many kids find challenging. Sometimes their feelings prevent them from relaying what they need. They may also have beliefs that keep them from asking for help, asking too often, or asking at wrong or inappropriate times. At a young age, they turn to you as a parent whenever they need assistance. And as they grow older, they have to know that at some point, they'll need to ask for help from others. There's nothing wrong with admitting it. 6. Be curious and think critically. Parents should always try to promote an active and curious mind. Kids should be taught how to examine themselves and the world around them. They should be given room to wonder and ask questions. The ability to examine oneself and analyze things critically is essential to becoming a fully grown adult. Curiosity does a lot of good to kids. Their hobbies and interests should be acknowledged, and parents should do their best to encourage them and be a part of them. They should be exposed to new ideas and experiences whenever they present themselves. It's a fact that children have the ability to grasp concepts really well. But it's also true that children don't actually develop the ability to think critically until well into their teens. So it's natural to wonder how kids can be taught critical thinking skills from a young age. Take note that critical thinking isn't just about acquiring the skills or the ability to do it. The foundations for such analysis have to be formed by cultivating a mindset in which children are able to develop as they mature. And it's by using these skills that they're able to approach harder ideas and topics once they're in their late teens. 7. You're free to express yourself. Learning to express yourself and control emotion is crucial for young children. They need to know that it's normal to experience certain emotions and are entitled to express them in a particular way. They should be allowed to express happiness, excitement, laughter, and all those other positive emotions, but at the same time, learn to control their feelings of fear, anger, rage, and jealousy. Their feelings matter and shouldn't be undermined. When it comes to self-expression, kids should be allowed to present themselves in a way they feel the most themselves. The younger they are, the better they haven't experienced the pressure to fit in. This may be through their mode of dressing, their hobbies and interests, and the things they stand for. Self-expression is a human imperative, and encouraging your child and enabling them to do so in healthy, constructive ways is a vital lesson. Neglecting self-expression and allowing them to conform has been observed to result to lower self-esteem and unhappiness. Encouraging your children to express themselves prevents these negative issues and assists your kids to build their independence, self-confidence, and their creativity. 8. Self-discipline. A decent level of self-discipline is required for one to reach their goals. Kids shouldn't be content wherever they are, but rather always strive to move to the next stage or level of achievement or knowledge in whichever area that interests them. Self-discipline teaches a child how to plan, manage their time, and accomplish various tasks. And it's such skills that will help them in the future. Disciplining your child isn't about controlling them. It's rather about teaching them how to control themselves. Children who learn self-discipline are better equipped to face life's challenges, make healthy choices, and manage stress even when you're not around. Those who never learn self-discipline tend to form unhealthy habits later on in life. Things such as managing academics, employment, household responsibilities all required one to have self-discipline. 9. Spend money wisely. Handling money is something all children should be taught from a young age. They need to know that the things they want come at a price. Things aren't just handed to them. The sooner they learn this, the better. Some parents give their kids piggy banks in which they put their savings. This habit is essential as it teaches them to save for their future. Kids can also be taught how to make their own money. Some kids put up lemonade stands, others make and sell jewelry, etc., as a way to make some money. Aside from learning how to make and save money, they're also taught how to spend it on meaningful things. Jane A. Pearl, author of Kids and Money, Giving Them the Savvy to Succeed Financially, says that teaching kids about money is fairly easy, and this can be accomplished by turning your day-to-day activities into learning experiences. Trips to the grocery store, the ATM, or the bank are great instances when you can have discussions with your kids about the value of money and how to use it. The concepts of money can be introduced in their games when they're young, where you can pretend to be at a store or a restaurant. 10. Focus on the bright side. Teach your kids that life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes it's dark and gloomy. They should know that life is a mix of both good and bad experiences. But if they focus on the positive side, life isn't that bad. They should be encouraged to be positive and optimistic in any situation. They should always enjoy and savor all the little moments of love, joy, and happiness. Let them acknowledge the good things in their life before they think of all the negativity around them. You could say that teaching your kids about thinking positively is one of the best ways to prepare them for the challenges they'll have to face throughout their lives. Teaching them this while they're younger creates a habit of positive attitude, how to come up with solutions to problems, and how to cope in tough situations. And these are skills which will definitely help them manage the stress of growing up and being an adult. 11. Follow your dreams. Every child dreams of becoming someone he or she wants to be when they grow up. It's your job as a parent to nurture their dream and help them pursue it. And as much as you want what's best for them, kids should be allowed to pursue what they want and not what you want. The moment you force a child to do something they don't want to do, you're not only denying them their happiness, you're also crushing their spirit. Children tend to avoid getting into trouble when they know they have a bright future ahead of them. They're less likely to do what they aren't supposed to and get mixed up with the wrong crowd. Encouraging your kids to follow their dreams is substantial in building their character and securing a good future. Sometimes people may discourage them or make fun of their ambitions, but parents should always remind their kids that their dreams are valid and no one should tell them otherwise. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, show us some support by clicking the like button and sharing this video. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and subscribe for more value-packed content like this. With that said, have a great day, you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.